Hello viewers and welcome once again to another episode of the Top Notch Coaching Network. My name is So Confidence in Me, and today, without wasting time, we are going to be looking at an important topic. We are considering investment vehicles for beginners, a very simple guide. Investment vehicles for beginners. It's going to be a simple guide, and the teaching is for those who are just about to start their investment journey. If you've been hearing about crypto, REITs, the stock market, the capital market, the money market, and all kinds of things, and you feel confused and lost, this teaching series will help break down some of these things so that as you start your investment journey, you will know how to go about it. So today, like I said, it's going to be a teaching on the vehicles of investment for beginners, and it's going to be a very simple guide. All right, so the first thing you want to do before you start your investment journey is to ask yourself, what is the purpose of your investment? Are you investing for the purpose of retirement? Are you investing for maybe your children's educational fund? Are you investing because you want to start up a business in the future, or whatever it is? You have to know what is the purpose of your investment. What are you investing for? Another thing you must consider as you start this journey is what is going to be the duration of this investment journey. Are you investing for the long run or the long term, or are you investing for the short term? The other thing you have to consider is your age and your risk tolerance. You see, I have come to consider that it is easier for people who are in their early 20s and 30s to take certain risk. But once you have gotten to 50, 55, 60, there are certain risks you can no longer take. So when you want to start, for those, in case you are just hearing me and at the age of 50 or so, you just want to start your investment journey, you have to consider your risk tolerance as well, because there are people who can go to bed if they lose 10 million naira. There are people who cannot sleep if they lose 1,000 naira. So you have to know your risk tolerance. When you put these factors into consideration, it will help you to now choose the vehicle of investment that you will be needing. When you consider what you're investing for, when you consider how long you want to invest, and then you consider your age and your risk aversion, it will now help you to say, okay, considering putting these things into consideration, this is what I think I should use or choose as a vehicle to help me achieve my goal. Because in your purpose, you also have to have the goals you want to achieve. So now let's go to the vehicles we have been, the vehicles of investment, especially for those who are just starting this journey. The first vehicle of investment for beginners would be the low risk investment vehicle. The low risk investment vehicles. These particular vehicles carry next to no risk. And when I talk about fixed deposits, I'm also talking about things like government bonds and then dollar savings and some other things like that. These particular vehicles have or come with virtually no risk. Your money is safe. Your money may only lose intrinsic value. So that means you don't lose your capital. You don't lose anything. Your money is safe in this kind of investment vehicle. That's why it is called low risk. And like I said, we have the fixed deposits, we have the government bonds which do not fail, and then we have dollar savings where you save in dollars. So these are low risk investment vehicles for beginners that you can consider as you start your investment journey. Then another one, like you know now, would be what? The medium risk vehicles of investment. The medium risk. This one, the risk is not, it's in between the low risk and the high risk. So the medium is the risk is manageable, and under this kind of this, so we have mutual funds and things like agri crowdfunding. There's one particular popular one. Is it agri tribe or something like that? So we have the mutual funds, we have the agricultural crowdfunding, then we also have things like REITs. REIT stands for real estate investment trust, that has to do with buying of what properties. Now these are low these are medium risk investment vehicles that you as a beginner can consider. Then the last one is the high risk investment vehicles. Of course, you know that the higher the risk, two things are involved. Either it is the higher the returns or it is the higher the loss. That's why I said initially that when choosing your vehicle of investment, you should consider your risk aversion, your age, the purpose of your investment, and the duration. This will help you decide if you are to go for the low risk investment vehicle or the medium risk investment vehicle or the high risk investment vehicle. The choice is actually yours. Then when you have not chosen this, now you know these vehicles of investment. Now you have to decide which of these one do you know. That I think I should also mention that under the high risk we have the stock market, we have cryptocurrencies and all these bitcoins and all. Then we also have I think I've mentioned crypto. We have the cryptocurrency, the stock market, and then startup investment, where you start a business. You don't know whether it's going to stay. You don't know whether it's going to do well. So these are some of the high risk investment, or you invest in somebody else's business, which you do not know if it will do well or not. So these are called high risk investment. If your high risk investment does well, you stand a chance of hitting your financial goal earlier than when you use the low risk investment vehicles. You just have to decide which of these vehicles is suitable for you, in line with your goal, in line with the duration the duration for which you want to invest, and your risk aversion and your age. When you have done all this, then you have to start from where you are. Start small. I think with as low as 5,000 or $10, you can start your investment journey. And then as you start to ensure that you diversify, do not put your eggs in one basket. Put in this one, put in that one. That way you would have started something. I will not be able to do much on this teaching, because there is a lot I want to cover inside this thing. So what I'm going to do is this: I will stop here. Then in our next episode, I'm going to try and break down some of these low risk investment and medium, and explain them better, so it will help and then guide you on how to go about it. If you need some of the platforms where you can do some of this investment, just type what platforms can I use to start this investment journey, and I will reply you on the chat, on the comment section. Just type what platforms can I use to start this investment journey, and I will reply you in the comment section. Join me next week and I'll explain further on these vehicles of investment. Keep watching, and if you find value, then subscribe. Thank you for watching, and God bless you.